All right, so back to this. Yeah, don't really know what to say. Actually, I do. So this is completely irrelevant, but basically, I'm playing the game through Mega Sync, right? Or Mega, which is the uh again application I'm using, and then that's just what the download's called. So again, basically, it is a like storage sort of encrypted again, application where you can download files to because again, at the time I was limited on storage. And yeah, again, I'm pretty sure my account got like hacked. Um, like or at least it was compromised. Hacked is probably extreme word, but yeah, I was compromised. So I did stuff like changing the password, I did two-factor authentication. So hopefully there's no issues. But yeah, and I made sure because the what tipped me off was there was a mobile download, and I'm like, I did not download this to my phone, so I freaking checked that, and then did all the works to try to like secure it more. But yeah, what sucks is that it's been like a week, and like I already have like a compromised account. Like it's not like I use a weak password either, because I go until it says at least like strong, right, for like any application I make passwords on. So who knows, right? Just the big thing there being that, yeah, it's like, all right, so I guess I freaking have my thing is issues, but whatever. Hopefully it shouldn't impact this. If it does, I might just because now that I freed up a ton of space by getting rid of my Steam applications, I can just again make another. I can move it to like just normal downloads, so I wouldn't need to worry about it. But again, that's kind of besides the point. I guess the big thing there is that if there's periods if like I stop recording this series, just don't be surprised because chances are it's an issue with that. But again, beyond that, right, again, just getting back to this, why the fuck did the music stop? Did it just like not loop? Hello. Okay, yeah, I was gonna be like, all right, so it's not top line. But yeah, again, we're just back to the gym. Again, we're gonna fight the gym before we head over to Lavender. We're already here, and again, in the last part, right, the big thing we did was we what would you call it? Refined our team, right? So for example, we evolved our Butter King now, right? And we evolved our Noctu. So and then we used like freaking rare candies and like level like gave more what would you call it? And we gave them more, I guess, sort of efficient items, so more effective items. But again, so I'm really not too worried about this gym. We can only choose what Pokemon anyway, right? It's what a grass type gym, so chances are we'll probably use Butter King. Probably. Oh, so this again in this confirmed. So again, I completely fucking forgot about this. Again, because we said in our sneaking suspicion was that once, what would you call it? Once Jesus Christ, what's the term? Once the previous evolution, Butterino or whatever it was called, right? Evolved that it would turn to bug ground, which again effectively confirms that. And then the big thing that we had with that, right, was again, that just confirms that, right? So we could actually use a ground type move on this thing. We don't have one. Hopefully we had TM for it, like Earthquake or something, but that basically does confirm that. So I should honestly take this. Okay, hold on. Freaking, oh my God, I'm freaking having trouble. This again, this was something that, I had suspected, but so right now the only, well, actually, hold on, because if we use the inverter, we could get a completely different typing. So, which we said, which was my plan anyway, right? Again, we're keeping Paraslash because dry skin, Paraslash is just OP. And then Doug Trio, obviously, we're keeping, right? It honestly doesn't matter. It's like, because it's both the same Pokemon. But this we can change. Chardos, again, we're still kind of holding off on. Goler, again, still holding off on, right? It's fine. And then Noctu. So again, but the big thing is we were planning on switching this based on that. So that just again confirms that. So first off, do we have unfortunately we don't, but is what it is. But again, the big thing is we can use the DNA reverser on also so there's also again, the super splicer, which I don't exactly know what that does. higher level fusions. So let's see about this, right? Because again, we already have bug ground, so we have zero reason to have a second. But again, this our sneaking suspicion was that it would change anyway. So okay, this looks very awkward, but let's see how this freaking turns out. So gust. So what is this typing? Poison flying, interesting. So interesting. So our choice is either bug ground or poison flying. Very interesting. I think we go with poison flying because again, we already have the bug ground type, and or we could switch that one on. So I guess gust freaking replace teleport because we already have fly. I guess we could teach fly to this one. It actually okay, so it went down a level. So did its stats go? So here, all right, here's what we're gonna do because I know what we're gonna do in this part. Hold on, let me open up the application again. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna potentially revert like half of our team. Yeah, what's gonna happen is we're gonna potentially revert like half of our team. Because again, this has been something that's been coming in for a while, or that's been building up and kind of, what's the term? It's something that's been, in the works for a while. Because if you remember all the way back to when we originally made our team and fused our Pokemon, we went mainly based off of stats and optimal stats and like typing for, again, optimal stats and typing for freaking, what would you call it? For the Pokemon, right? However, it's something to where what would you call it? We kind of knew. Is there no fucking Pokemon in this town? We knew later on down the line that kind of other. Is there really? You got to be kidding me. There ain't no way. There's no Pokemon. Oh, it's in the freaking department store. I'm an idiot. This is the department store, right? Okay, no, this is the casino. I swear I was tripping. But we knew later on down the line that with like typings and abilities and other things such as that, it would play more of a role rather than just the base. This isn't even, oh my God, I swear. That again, it would play more. So, okay, yeah, it's here. Jesus Christ, why did that take me so long? But yeah, but again, right? So let me buy, yeah, so DNA reverser. So let me buy, okay, actually, no, just let me buy five. So we can potentially revert our entire team if we want to. Because again, this is also, do we have only super pal? So just still hold off, because we're gonna potentially like change our entire team in this part simply because this has been something again before I didn't really care about it. The Giovanni battle was kind of what enabled it. Because again, it's something to where it's like we needed to use all that to basically get our team up to speed. Um, So yeah, right. Again, we might potentially like just legit. So hold on, take because I might honestly like change my whole team. So again, because this is something to where now that the only two Pokemon on our team that aren't fully evolved are Goler and then Chardos, which Charizard just needs to evolve. Goler, both Golbat and Golem need to evolve. But I honestly don't think it'll really make a difference for either. It's just something to work in at this point, right? So what I'm gonna do is basically single-handedly go through each and every one of my Pokemon and then reverse them and then decide which ones to keep. I'm gonna go through each and every one, right? Um, Again, it's just something to where it's like I got my camera ready because I'm gonna compare the stats, right? So okay, hold on. And I'm gonna do this because what the temptation is, I'm just gonna go back and then do like the saves, right? So this is the important screen, right? So Doug Trio. I'm taking pictures of every single one of my Pokemon on this screen because again, right, it wasn't a problem until now, my Pear Slash and then my freaking what would you call it? Pear Slash and then Butter King are the exact same typing, right? To where it's like, okay, this is kind of obnoxious. Um, and I'm basically gonna decide in this part, basically which I'm literally going to do all 6 of them because what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit back out and then decide which ones I shouldn't do. So it should literally be the exact same. Okay, yeah, literally, but just it might be some slight stat differences based on the individual ones. So yeah, so literally the exact same. Also there might be some awkward like moves. Sand Tomb. So yeah, keep our current move sets. Okay, so 60. Yeah. So I'm reversing every single one, and I'm gonna take pics of all the other ones, right? And then basically just make a decision on which ones I want to keep. Again, I'm not gonna like do stuff like because at this point, right, I'm not gonna like invert and then revert. Just because like that's way beyond us at this point, right? So again, it's just something to where it's like, but I will again, make that decision on pretty much okay, like it literally looks the exact fucking same. That's honestly hilarious. But again, that is basically the decision. Damn, that is an ugly ass sprite. Holy shit, that looks terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, so okay, ground grass, interesting. Flash, okay, we actually kind of need flash. Um, slash. So same exact level. Yeah, versus Chardos. Again, because I don't believe we reverted any of it. We tried it just to see what it came down to, but again, because our original motive for these were stats, right? So okay, this honestly doesn't look too bad. Like I actually kind of like how this one looks. But again, we never really committed. And again, we had the what would you call it? Original motive. So still water fire, right? Again. 33. So I don't know why that one went up so much, but again, I guess the thing there is also that so it's still water fire, but again, theoretically when it's weird because I was thinking when it evolves, it should become part flying. Okay, this looks freaking goofy. So yeah, so again, the levels are kind of whatever, but again, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not gonna like in unrevert or like undo because then at that point I can make like 30 something different combinations. Like the combinations that I have, I feel like are best, or at least for the original motives. So okay, so again, and I'm gonna take pictures of every single one of these for a direct comparison. So still has Arena Trap, right? Honestly, its stats may literally be the exact same. Still has Arena Trap. Still has Compound Eyes, right? Okay, I guess I need to remember these typings. So fuck. It really doesn't show its typings. Oh my god. Poison Flying. Um, still has Dry Skin. Well, I guess the big thing is that what would you call it? So I guess reverting doesn't change its abilities. So grass ground though. So again, kind of interesting again. So still has Blaze, right? Again, kind of the so I feel like the most interesting thing, and again, and then this is rock flying. So again, still has sturdy. So again, I feel like the most interesting thing here and that we're getting from this is that because I was and then still electric flying. So the big thing there is and what kind of comes down to is because and again, this is still because this is a very gimmicky like mechanic. If you remember, because I still remember the original motives. So our original motive behind this one was okay, water fire is pretty strong typing, let's get it, right? And then also at the time we didn't have anything else to fuse with our freaking starter, so we used the magic carp. And then we figured, okay, once it evolves into Gyarados, it'll be good. Our motive for fusing again, Ryle, again, same thing, electric, flying, fairly strong typing, um, pretty strong typing, and then again, we can make use of it, right? Our motive for, and then the next one was what Nido Free. That was just kind of the remaining Pokemon we had. our like remaining Pokemon there was like, okay, we could use those and then it'll be something to where, yeah, it won't be too bad, right? We'll use our remaining Pokemon and then make use of this one again. And then Sandstrew, I guess these two are pretty good because this one was like, okay, we had the bug ground typing with dry skin, which was extremely powerful. And this one we had the rock, it was rock poison, so quad weak to ground, but again, it had sturdy. So again, it was pretty nice there in terms of like, okay, covering our bases. But yeah, again, so I guess the big thing is now, and then Dug Trio we just kind of caught quad. Yeah, so it was like, but again, and we got all these fairly early on, basically as quickly as we could. So again, right? So that's something to where, yeah, what it comes down to is, but we had been putting this off again because our original motive for combining was, what would you call it, stats, right? So it's something to where, again, we probably could make better combinations, but I don't want to unfuse and then refuse. Like at this point, that's where it's too far gone, right? That's kind of the big thing there. So, but again, and it actually works out because our original abilities seem to stay on, and even when we, what would you call it? We reverse them. So that's really kind of nice there. So again, adds kind of another level. Yeah, it's very gimmicky, so we're figuring out. But again, we're doing it now. So Doug Trio. I honestly, I didn't need to take a second picture. Okay, Doug Trio, exact same stats, to the letter. So no point in doing that. I guess Nido free. Yeah, all around the board, lower stats, which is literally every single stats on Nido-Free is lower. Which again, because Butter King, Nido-Free 81, 43, 42, 49, 51, 58. Butter King 82, 55, 50, 52, 56, 64. So again, astounding. I guess the only difference again is typing. So are we really willing to accept that lower stats for Poison Flying? I don't think so. Sandsect. Okay, so this one's a bit again, its typing is different, ground grass. So there's less of a motive for dry skin because it's in fact it makes it worse because it's just quad weak to ice. Um yeah, now it's weak to flower. So or well, I guess it would be, but it's quad weak to ice now. And then yeah, so but the big thing there is that yeah, so stats again 86, 63, 56, 37, 52, 36. Paraslash, our previous one, 83, 65, 62, 40, 57, 43. So all stats besides HP are still better, plus better typing. All right, so let's look at Charizard though. So this one's different because it also had the so far for the first three, I say we keep our original. Even though we have two of the exact same typing, I still say we keep the original just because it's literally better in every single way in terms of stats. And they kind of serve different functions, but so far for the first three, we're keeping the original. This one might be different. So 103, 73, 56, 53, 71, 55, 84, 78, 54, 51, 56, 49. So the interesting thing here is that this one, this new one we made is better, has better stats in everything. Also, to be fair, there is a level jump, but has better stats in pretty much everything except attack. But also, to be fair, there is still, it can still evolve. So honestly, I say hold off and keep it on the original one for now. So far, we're still just keeping, okay, this one, all right, great that, right? 76, 63, 51, 38, 36, 42. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty bad compared to Gola. Goler's at 85, 71, 64, 44, 45, 36. So higher stats on everything except speed. But again, also, and then stat change, right? So it goes from rock poison to rock flying, which again, rock flying is just a worse, I'd say, typing. Um, yeah, I'd say that's worse typing than rock poison. At least while we have, again, what would you call it? While we have sturdy, or again, because we can just negate at least getting one shot by a ground types. So, but also it's not fully evolved. So I'd say keep it. What about this one? This one we might change. Okay, 83, 46, 38, 61, 54, 61. So versus Noctu, which is 91, 54, 40, 58, 56, 68. Yeah, no. So it's the same exact typing, but Noctu has again, just better stats over. So funny enough, through this experiment, which I'm still glad I did, we basically just realized that okay, we're just gonna keep all our original types. So go freaking yeah, go to the I don't know why I keep clean. Yeah, just no, don't save. So again, we're just gonna keep all our original mods. So again, it seems like a waste of 20 minutes of time. But again, funny enough, the only really ones we have contention about are Chardos and Gola, which both still need to evolve. So we might as well just hold off until they evolve. I guess the only real awkward thing is okay, we have 3 ground types and then 2 bug ground. And then we have okay, fire, water, poison, rock, fire, electric. The problem is that, again, both of these two, their other ones are just inferior. So if anything, maybe I switch out Doug Trio for something else. I don't think we need that many ground types, but again, it's also like what exactly would I switch them out for? So again, that's kind of the it's not the worst idea. Or maybe I switch out one of the R2. I do have a freaking Con Edge, I feel like is low key fairly powerful, right? Um I could do some weird combination with these two. But again, it's also like, do I care enough? I don't think so. I think I just roll with what I got. Like, it's not as okay, it is kind of a glaring weakness, but it is also like this game isn't that difficult. So I shouldn't be, that worried, right? It doesn't take away from that like enjoyment aspect. I guess again, because it was what? It was bug poison. But again, it was changed because of that. But again, so for now, I think we just roll with the current ones we got and then. All right, so I think it honestly works out. So Twisted Spoon, which one had this? It was Butter King, right? That might have been completely wrong. Soft Sand goes to Doug Trio. Black Sludge, so our only poison type now, goes to that. Destiny Knot, I guess, can go to frickin' or yeah, hold on, I'm a freaking idiot. So yeah, so hold on. Doug, I'm confusing myself here. So again, Doug Trio very clearly gets that. This again. Honestly, what I should do is actually give the soft sand to. So yeah, here's what we're gonna do. All right, I got it. So soft sand goes to Hair Slash, right? Twisted Spoon goes to Knocked Chew, and then there's Destiny Knot. Oh, hold on. Where is the freaking Heartstone? Because we got like 5 of these things. Give that to Doug Trio, and then give the Destiny Knot to freaking Butter King. So this actually, yeah, this works out. So yeah, I got this sorted out now. Just again, a bit awkward regarding what would you call it? Again, all this stuff, but yeah, we got sorted out, so no real worry or concern there. So any bugs are why not bugs? Freaking isn't she a grass type? That's yeah, wait, why not? Oh, because she means okay, they're weak. All right, okay, oddly. So grass fire, interesting typing and combo. Grass fire. This should still be super okay, or it's neutral. Damn. So holy crap. Freaking literally just annihilated. All right, so yeah, let's test our new ones. So bug ground, it's grass fire. So this should still be funny enough, we lost our stab. Holy crap, dude. Is this gonna like wipe our team? Because when did I fucking flame? Oh, it's because All right. Again, I can go out and so yeah, freaking what is it? Grass. Is it grass fire or bug fire? Oddish is part grass, right? So I guess any of these moves, like this should be neutral too. So oh you. Oh, it's like I'm using again strengths or type things to my advantage. So again, right? So yeah, honestly, I don't think it's well, maybe it will be, but again, it's something to where it's like so it looks like our original assessment of doing it based on stats, because it seems like you can just basically freaking like so that was why we were and again we kind of tailored abilities and like other I'm overthinking this, right? Okay, grass, it's literally still just a grass poison type. So yeah, I was gonna say that should one shot it. So exact same thing. So I just find it funny that we can use that. When does Charizard evolve? Oh, Aquatail. Finally, thank fuck. All right, so is there really a point in Fury Cutter? I feel like Ice Fang does more for us than Fury Cutter. How do we even get Fury Cutter to begin with? Um, I guess I have Iron. Well, no, I don't have Iron Tail as a TM. Do I? Or did I? I don't think I had. I think I had someone else teach Iron Tail. I don't remember. Um, what is? Yeah, what does that do? Yeah, freaking Ice Fang, Iron Tail. Yeah, what? I don't remember. But yeah, again, just kind of because I'm thinking about like situations. I don't really think there's a situation where I use again, Fury Cutter. So I guess kind of who knows there, right? But yeah, freaking and also okay, so I think it's level 36 evolves. So again, taking advantage of like all the trainers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's freaking fairly straightforward gym. Is this how it is in the original? Does oh shit. Well, that's how else am I supposed to fight you? Holy crap, level 36. All right, that's still grass psychic though. Like that's his typing. It's grass psychic, right? So oh nice, we got the badly poison. Damn. Yeah, didn't use it. But whatever. So we can still use a knocked chew to freaking annihilate it. So yeah, use fly. Was so go back and then heal. So let's see, right? Again, so I don't think again, I'm really because and also again the thing to take into consideration, think about it, is we don't even use all our Pokemon anyway. We only use the ones that are like strong against said like typings. So again, really not too worried there. Again, probably overthinking it. Again, so not gonna yeah, no. Also I think like honestly stats, like that's a pretty good basis to go off of. Because anything else just feels kind of inoptimal in a sense. It's like, I mean, because that's the one thing you're mainly like getting out of it. So yeah, there are a lot of trainers here, but again, that means a lot of XP that we can take advantage of before the gym, especially because we probably do need it. I mean, them being at that level is again, kind of a hobby. Literally everyone's is in this world. It's all right. So grass, flying. This is a very bad matchup, but I guess again, damn, everything's one-shotting us. Jesus. Or at least, yeah, Doug Trio we're definitely not using in the gym. Like, let's put it that way. So, Yeah, unfortunately, we lost our stab, and we don't have a. I don't even think we learned one. Gloom. That's bug. Wait, no, it's the exact same typing. I'm freaking an idiot. But yeah, unfortunately, we lost our stab. Otherwise, we'd be doing more with this. But again, maybe we should just take the L on thinking about it, right? Because we have the one with dry skin. Maybe we do just take but because then it's what? A poison flying, right? I guess this is poison rock, so completely different set of yeah, you smack down first. Oh my god. So this thing's still gonna kill us. I was gonna say because now it's just mono grass and then we can do this, but it's just yeah, it's gonna be. Oh wait, that made it even okay, wait, never mind. So I was gonna say that made it worse for us, but no, because this is yeah. So because what I'm thinking about is maybe we should just take the L on the stats for Nidoking, right? That combination just for a more optimal typing within our team. I don't know though. Again, it's just so yeah. Again, I guess we'll see there. Yeah, it's just so I don't know because I don't want to give up the dry because bug ground with dry skin is such a good typing versus like what grass ground because grass already has that resistance versus bug ground where it's like okay, it works out, in terms of so yeah, I mean, I don't know though. So just I guess we'll see. I'll think about this after the gym, I'd just rather hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Is this a reference to the original game where there's a freaking like old dude like looking into Misty's gym? I don't know, whatever. So oh, this is actually pretty good typing. So electric poison, freaking, quad, kill it. Nice. Finally we get a good oh, I think that's funny with the wood. So still electric poison. So yeah, just earth power. Um, okay, 90. I was gonna say I thought it was 70, 100, but 90 I'd say is worth it, because I'm pretty sure it has around what, roughly similar special attack and then attack, right? Like the extra it has, but again, the 90 power makes up for it, right? And plus also our attack stuff is going away. So again, what I might do is I might just freaking again switch one of them out and then no longer have it in my party. Who knows though, right? Bellish. So that's what grass, literally just an our grass poison type. Okay, and of course this thing's gonna fucking kill us. Um, that bug is because now that poison is no longer stab. Bug is our only stab move. I hope we really need like the earthquake TM. So, and then what did I say? It was grass poison. Oh my freaking Christ almighty. All right, thank God we killed it. Stealth. Okay, that'd actually be a really good setup move, but we don't use those. So, all right, and it's just that evolution, right? So, she had a third. Well, looks like we're just gonna not. You're kidding. That's actually such a troll. That just gives us more time to heal and just, yeah, so freaking bad move on their part. We already healed up health, so now it's level 31, right? So it should evolve into freaking dude. Is this thing is it gonna evolve into a Crobat or what? Like this is how much does this thing hate me? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, right. But again, you can what? Yeah, so go freaking back to the center, revive this thing, and then hopefully level up. And then we're not gonna take on the gym leader in this part, but again, that's what we'll do in the next part, right? We'll basically set up for that. I guess, and then I'll make a decision at the end of this part regarding what I'm gonna do moving forward with my team because again, that type change really kind of makes it awkward having like two of the literal exact same typings on my team. Again, right? So yeah, that's just what that inherently ends up coming down towards. So yeah, again, just we'll see there, right? So we had not fought this one yet, so and again, whatever I do, regardless of what it is, I'll take or I'll end up doing it after this gym, right? So not gonna worry about it in the meantime. Oh, pie, so that's what. Wait, so that's what? Just grass ground or grass poison? Again, sucks because yeah, poison's no longer a freaking dude troll. So we can grass flying. Damn. So both of these, yeah, it should be grass flying. Troll. Freaking toxic spikes. Thank God. All right. I don't know why it keeps because it's not even stab at this point. Yeah, freaking let's just fight this last one. And then I'll go back heal and then prep for the gym leader. So damn, freaking you good? Jesus. So you can do also that's what grass. Yeah, just no grass flying type. Is poison really not effective against flying? Why I'm like I'm tripping. Okay, yeah, I'm dying. So uh, don't use that. I have a yeah, use Noctu because we have a chance to level up. Oh yeah, we killed it. All right, whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back heal and then fight this generally in the next part. Honestly, I was just thinking about it, and I think I've actually reached a decision regarding again regarding the whole typing situation issue. Again, with those two specifically. I have a Doug trio that is comprised of two Doug trio. What I could do, for as funny as its sprite is, I feel like there's very little reason to have that as a Pokemon on my team. What I could do instead is basically just unfuse. What I would do is I would unfuse these two, right? Here's what I would do. I would unfuse these two. I would unfuse these two. Unfuse, well, here's the problem though, because then that gives me like six Pokemon I could fuck with. So I don't know. Or no, all I would need to do is unfuse Doug Trio and unfuse Butter King. And then, because again, for me, the big thing is I like Paraslash with the dry skin. So I wouldn't need to unfuse Paraslash. Same with Goler, right? I feel like their abilities make up for their typings. All I would do is I would unfuse Butter King and then refuse both Nido King with Doug Trio, so it'd be Poison Ground. and then I would refuse, what would you call it? I would refuse again, Butterfree with Dugtrio. So that would be Bug Ground or Ground Flying. So yeah, I would make the Ground Flying type. Again, so that I'll do, what would you call it? I'll do, I feel like that's the solution, right? Because again, it's funny for the meme, right? But now it's like, okay, I need to actually make a decision. And I feel like the big thing is, okay, there's very little reason, almost zero purpose to have just a fusion of two Dugtrios. For as cool as this sprite is, again, there's very little reason and or purpose to freaking have that thing on my team, right? So yeah, I think I made the decision. So here's what's gonna happen. In the next part, we're gonna fight the gym leader with our normal team. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unfuse Dugtrio, unfuse Butter King, and then make a Needle Queen or Needle King Dugtrio fusion, which will be Poison Ground, and I'll make a Dugtrio Butterfree fusion, which will be Ground Fly. And then that'll evade this problem, which again, I still want Paraslash, simply because of its ability. So I'm not unfusing this one. And same thing with Dola, right? But again, because with the problem being okay, that this is simply because of that type change, right? But again, it's something now to where it's like, so yeah, funny enough, Poison Ground is actually the normal typing for Needle King, but we'll do it through Dugtrio, right? So and then so we're not actually changing the typing, but we will change the typing of Butterfree from its normal typing, which I'm pretty sure is bug flying to ground flying, right? No point in it again because the bug ground has the prom, but we can use that ground flying again. So I've got all that sorted out, right? Don't really have anything else to say. Got all this shit prepped for the next time and the future, right? But with that, I don't really have anything else to say regarding this. So yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.